Hey guys, Raquella here. Have you ever found yourself in a situation or been going through something that was really hard, where you felt all alone and you didn't know who to reach out to? You didn't know um, if you could even reach out to anybody because you felt so overwhelmed, maybe even depressed or isolated from others because they truly couldn't understand what it was that you're going through or could even relate to what it is that you're going through. Maybe it's a mental health problem or a sick problem. You know, you have health issues. Or, I mean, I've even seen it where maybe it was even where you had a loss in the family and you were grieving and nobody could understand that grief. I hope with my show that we can be able to have guests on my show where we can talk about real life and real life situations and what people walk through in their daily walk with Christ, to kind of shine a light that you're not alone, that we all go through this. And sometimes we feel like we deserve that because of the bad things that we may have done in our past. And how could God truly forgive us for something like that or for what we've done? You know, and the truth is he can and he will. But the enemy he likes to come in and he likes to try to keep us bound in a mental prison of thoughts that we don't deserve forgiveness or we don't deserve that. And sometimes it can be depression. It can look like anxiety. But these are the things that I kind of want to focus through this show, is the real life, what it's like walking it out. You're walking your salvation out. What does that look like? Because not everybody's in the same spot. You know, I remember when I first came to Christ, to accepting Christ. I didn't have it all together, and it felt like I'd walk like 2 feet and then I'd get shot back like 10. You know, like things would go bad. I would be trying to do good and then things would go completely bad. And so it was just a struggle, but that struggle helped me to endure and to just keep on pushing forward because it was working out my character. And so with that, it built endurance. It built the endurance for me, you know, to where I am in my walk now. I'm a lot stronger than I was when I first started. I know more now than when I first started, because when I first started, I can honestly admit that I thought I knew it all. And all reality, I didn't know nothing. I didn't know truly, you know, I was like, oh no, God's this way. It is just, just like this, you know, and not like that. And then he started showing me things and he's like, whoa, stop putting me in a box because I'm a lot bigger than that. So it has helped me to learn, you know, throughout all these years, that some things aren't what we think it's going to be, because he uses unlikely people to accomplish what he wants done. And so with this walk, I want to be able to show people that you may be going through health issues, you know, but God will show you things through those health issues. You may be going through mental health issues. God will show you things through those mental health issues. You know, you may be going through marriage problems. God will work through that marriage to show you things about yourself. And so I hope that this is able to shine light and to also show you ways to combat too the enemy. Because whatever's bound on earth will also be bound in heaven. Whatever is loosed on earth will also be loosed in heaven. That is God's word. And so the enemy will try to come in, you know, he'll try to put you in that mental prison. You know, you have the authority to take that. Jesus gives us that authority through his name, to take those captive and stuff. So I'm excited about this show. I'm excited about what God's going to do, because ultimately this is his show. I'm just the vessel. And the people that come and they share their walk and how he's using them in a mighty way. I hope it's an encouragement to everybody who may be going through something. If you ever need somebody to talk to or you have questions, reach out, find me on Facebook. I'll be more than happy to either pray with you or talk with you, you know, when you don't understand stuff. I can honestly say that God has blessed me with wisdom, and I'm thankful for that because sometimes we don't get that. You know, I've gone through addiction. I've gone through marital stuff where it ended in divorce. I've gone through a lot of things, and I feel like it has made me equipped to be able to help others who are in similar situations. So I am here. Find me next time. Be looking out for the Deborah code. Thank you.